So I thought schooling abroad would be like high school musicals, the club nights, dorm parties, singing in the hallway, fashion moments every day. I even thought I might meet a crush, like I would have a crush on someone. Bruh, that did not happen. Let me tell you about it. Hello there. So in this video, I will be giving you the tour of the Core Mall located in Calgary, also the gardens, and I would also be giving you my expectations versus reality as a Nigerian schooling abroad. Before moving abroad, I had this Hollywood version of school stuck in my head. Of course, I knew that I would be working and I would be going to school, right? I had that idea. But I thought school would be very exciting. I thought parties. I thought brunch with friends. I thought thrifting. I thought museums. Is that how you pronounce it? I thought, having friends from different nationalities. I just thought happiness, freedom, I thought all of that until school started. And reality hit hard. First of all, the workload is insane. There is always something due, from quiz to assignment, exam, lab, group work, somehow. Everything is always due. Something is always due on the same day. Like sometimes in a week, you may have up to, let's say, you may have up to 5 assignments. Okay. This is not exaggerating, at least the course that I did. Okay. So 5 things are due, 5 assignment quizzes. It's either assignment or quiz. This is just, in fact, this is me being very nice. I could even say 10 things are due because it's either you have 3 assignments and 1 quiz, or you have 4 assignments and 2 quizzes, but you always have something very high. Okay. You don't have time to have a breakdown because you're too busy writing another discussion post, literally. Let's not talk about dressing up. People here show up in hoodies, messy buns, sweatpants, and honestly, sometimes I dress just like that. Nobody cares if your outfit is cute. You're just trying to survive the week, to be honest. And of course, I had to worry about work as well. So it's like there's drama on both sides. Okay, so, oh my God, okay. So the vibe here is very independent. Everyone is busy. You barely have time to make friends. People are working part-time jobs, commuting, trying to stay afloat. So nobody really has your time. At first, I found it hard to understand this concept. But once I got to that level of busy, I understood why people barely have communities here. People barely have friends here. Of course, not everybody is schooling and working, but if you're in that phase of your life, and then you don't have time to really mingle and make friends and all that. So there is a lot of isolation at times. You just have to get used to being by yourself. Did I make friends in school? Yes, but with the vibe here, in fact, the location alone, in fact, I'll talk about making friends in a whole new video. If you want me to talk about that, definitely comment and I can make a video about making friends, how the struggles I went through making friends in this place and how I ended up giving up and all of that. I can definitely provide more information on that in a different video. But yes, basically the vibe is very, very isolating. It's very, very independent. It's giving you are on your own. Okay, let me quickly pause on the story while I tell you what exactly happened in the clip you're about to see here. So my friend and I ordered food, and when we went to sit down, she discovered that the meat they gave her is not what she wanted. So she said she wanted my exact order, and they gave her a different order, and she's quite picky with food. But she and I have tried my order before, so she's comfortable with it. So we had to go back to the counter to have them change the meat. So they had to give her, what's it called, ginger chicken. So they changed that for her. You see a little bit of it in the video. That's the good thing about Canada. And it was in this country that I understood what stress means, like mental stress. Mental stress. I was very, very stressed. I understood what stress means. Have you ever been stressed that someone asks you what is your name and you have to think about it before you respond? Not the one that you're trying to lie you. just simply because you're so stressed. You know, when a computer is overheating, it may make the computer slow, right? That was the kind of moments that I was having, you know. Oh my god, those days I used to go to, but that was when I was working full-time school, full-time work. I would go to school. I'll come back like 12. I used to get morning classes, so I'll leave home by 6 because classes start by 8. Then at least by 11 or 12 I should be done with classes, and then I get home. By the time I reach home, it's like 1 or 2, right? When it's 1 or 2, I'll eat and then take a nap. Or if I have an assignment that is due that day, I will hustle to do it so that I can submit, because assignments are usually due by 11:59 p.m. Okay, 11:59 p.m. So I'll hustle to do the assignments before I take a nap. Sometimes I'll not be able to finish the assignment, and I have to choose between taking a nap and just staying all through to do the assignment, you know. And if I'm not able to sleep, who cares? I still have work by 5 p.m. My work would start by 5 p.m. I'll work from 5 p.m. to like 12 a.m. thereabouts. Yeah. So that was the schedule that I mentioned. I maintained for like 1 year, 6 months. It wasn't easy. It was very, very stressful, if I'm being honest. That was the most stressful seasons of my life. What happened to me, I became very sick. My health was just going downwards and downwards and downwards. So that started making me to take a step back, and I tried to change my schedule. I started trying to get part-time because of how my health was being affected. I started thinking everything is a possibility. I even started thinking maybe I'm exposing myself to cold too much, and that was when I got a car. If you want me to speak on how I got a car, why I got a car, what happened to the car, where is the car, I can definitely make a different video on that. Let me know in the comments if you would like to learn more about that. But yeah, it was a rocky season, but I am glad I have gone past that season. I am resting now. That is why I am even able to edit this video. I made this video a while ago, but I'm just editing it for the first time now because I have time on my hands. so bear with me. Okay, so back to the main topic. So as much as it wasn't what I expected, I have learned a lot. You know, you grow quickly, you learn time management, responsibility, how to take care of your mental health, because really nobody's going to save you if you don't save yourself. So you learn to take care of yourself, you learn how to prioritize, actually. That's the word. You learn what to say no to and how to respond and all that. And then you start appreciating little moments, like going on a spontaneous coffee date with your classmates, or a picnic. Just little things. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but just those little things make your day. You realize that real life isn't created like a movie, and there are certain beauty in the realness too. Okay, so that's my life. So right now you're seeing the gardens. So the core and the gardens it's a very big building, and core is like on the first few floors, and the gardens is at the top floor. That is where you see the food court as well. Okay. This place is very, very relaxing. The gardens, very, very relaxing. I would say you can even go on a date here. You know, you can literally sit on one of the chairs and fall asleep because it's very, very relaxing. When the sun is scorching hot, you can just go into this place and relax. The trees, there's just something about the trees. Like, it makes you feel like you're in the bush. If you have ever gone on a trip to maybe Banff, or on a trip to the forest, to some resort that has lots of forest and trees built around it, you would see there is this feeling that it gives you, very relaxing kind of feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's very beautiful. You can easily sleep here if you're not careful. If you work from home on a laptop, not like me who works on it from home on a computer, so I can't, on a desktop, so I can't take it with me. But if you work from home and you use a laptop, you can definitely go to this area and just work, because it's so relaxing and refreshing. So that is it for today, guys. So after we finished exploring the gardens, we just went back to classes. We were actually late for the next class. We went back to classes, and after classes we went home. I didn't record that part. So thanks for watching. Please let me know your feelings regarding the video in the comments, and let me know if you have any questions regarding Canada, making friends, or just being a girl in Canada. Thank you.